It's showtime! Hey, everybody! How's it going? Oh, look here. We will wait for everybody to come in. I don't know what happened to my guest. She was on here. But we got a lot to talk about today. Yep. We'll wait for people to come in. Felsie, my darling. How are ya? Hello, hello. That's all me. China Berry. Beth. Hello, hello, hello. Well, we've got Smashbox. I had her on earlier and she left the call. So I don't know. Maybe she got scared. Hello, Ivan. Oh, hang on just a minute. Let me close this. There we go. I got another sick dog. No, no, no. You have to stay in. Just use the same link, babe, and come back in. I love you too. Thank you, Ivan. Sunbury, Audrey, Michigander man. Hello. You're fine, honey. Just use the same link and come back in. Hello, Angel. Yep. Look here, Felsie. Yeah, we've got a little gal, Emily, my little doll. How are you? I'm like your nan. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it, Ivan? Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. Yes, we've got Smashbox here today. Yes, we do. It's going to be a good show. Good, I'm glad. Thank you, Miss Felsie. If anybody would like a t-shirt, get a hold of Miss Felsie. She's doing all these. Well, thank you, Ivan. It was in your email, honey. It was in your email. You're waiting on a storm. Yeah, next time, Smashbox, just go ahead and hit the mute button. You can, and your camera, turn it off or on, and the mute button. You're fine. Just get the same link. Kitty, my darling. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth. I'm sorry. Yeah, if anybody needs a t-shirt, Miss Felsie is doing t-shirts custom. You can do Ubergooberlady. Uber, I came in real quick to say hi and that you're important to me, but I'll miss this stream. I'm sorry, Ivan. You're important to me too, honey. That's all right. You can catch it later. Wow, awesome, Felsie. I am happy for you, babe. Oh my gosh, 7 to 10 inches of snow. Hi, KC, my darling. How are you? How are you? Yeah, we're hitting our summer or our spring, so it's pretty nice here. Okay, Ivan, you be good now, honey. Did you go back into your email? That's where I sent it, Smashbox. If not, I can send you another one. Whoops. Hang on, Smashbox. Let me look up your email. I'll send it to you again, babe. There you go. Sent it to you again. There she is. Hello.
Okay, I think I got it. I'm so sorry.
No, no, no. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
So,
Hi, everybody.
so listen. You can go ahead and pull up the chat. Can you see your chat at all?
Yes.
Oh, cool. You're in good shape. I want to
Okay.
introduce everybody to Miss Smashbox.
Hi,
Look at
everybody.
her. Isn't she cute? She's a doll, isn't she? So okay, so I went into you came into my stream. How in the
Yes.
heck did you find my stream?
Actually, I just popped up on recommended like when I was on YouTube and it said live now and I was like, "Okay, well let me go in and say hi and check it out." And
Oh,
I
I'm
found
so
you.
glad you did. That's pretty cool. Hi, Homestead Tessa. Everybody, hello. Say hello to Smashbox.
Hi
Isn't
everybody.
she adorable? She is. She's just a little doll. She's got a personality to match. So,
Thank you.
okay. So, I went in after you came into our stream and you introduced yourself. I went ahead and subbed you, and I went in and checked out some of your videos.
Mhm.
And I was very well impressed.
Oh, thank you.
But what I was more impressed about, because I suffer from the same thing you do.
Yes.
So, and you can probably describe it too, because I've tried describing why I do YouTube, and even with my social anxiety that I have, how I'm able to do this. Hi, IBL. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about this, and then we'll go into your channel.
Okay. Do you want me to talk about the reason why I have the?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I have agoraphobia. I have depression. I have panic and anxiety attacks. Agoraphobia means that it is very difficult for me to leave my house, do anything by myself. I did it for the first time the other day, going to the store by myself, which was amazing. I did it on live stream. Had a heart attack doing it. Felt like I was going to die, but I accomplished it, and yay. But I decided to come to YouTube and start live streaming because I wanted to build a community of people that I can help and that are going through the same exact thing that I'm going through. Because when you go through it, you feel like you are absolutely by yourself.
You
You
do.
feel so alone. You feel like there is nobody that understands, So I wanted to build a community so people can feel loved, they can feel supported, and they feel like, we're all together and we're all there just to help each other out.
Absolutely, and that's really the big thing. And for some reason, you're able to get on here and talk to people like you or other YouTubers and feel safe. And I
Mm-hmm.
did ask my
Yes.
therapist about that, and she said it's because you're behind a computer. Nobody can actually reach out and touch you.
Right.
Hi Donna. Hi everybody.
Hi, everyone.
So, okay, so that's the reason why you started your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay, and how long you been YouTubing?
I have been YouTubing for about 2 weeks.
Okay, and so tell us more about your channel then. What do you do?
Um, my channel is basically vlogs where I get on and like the way I describe it, it's a very raw and real look. Even if I'm having a panic attack or, I'm booger snot crying, as I like to call it, I'm going to get on camera and I'm going to show the world what it is like. I feel like there's a lot of stigma that surrounds mental health issues and mental, things like that. So I want people to see what it's like that we go through, what it's like that we deal with on a daily basis. I am taking my viewers along on this journey to me reclaiming my life back, and I'm taking everybody with me while I do it.
Now,
So
you got into a car wreck that started all of this, correct?
yes, when I was 18 I got into a really bad car accident. I could have died, and that's when all of my anxiety and my panic really came to the forefront.
Okay. Now, Beth says in the chat, she says that, and which is very true, I've experienced agoraphobia as well. I thought there was something wrong with me.
Yes, and so did I. I mean, I would literally look out my window and see everybody else living their life and doing things and going places, and it's like, why can't I do this? Like, what is it about me that I can't live this normal life?
Hmm.
So I had to kind of, face the facts that I need to go to therapy. I need to reclaim my life. I need to fight back. I'm 38 years old, so it is time for me to live instead of just live in fear.
See, and I would have never thought you'd be 38. You look like you're 25 or
Thank you.
26 years old.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And now all of this, hello everybody, Giggles, hello brother Adriel, hello, welcome. So there's always a trigger point.
hmm
Tessie says.
Yes.
Now, is that with you too? Is there a trigger point with
Um.
you?
Yes and no. I'm my own worst enemy. I will trigger myself. I will sit there and be like, I'm going to go out to the store today and I'm going to do it and I'll be fine. And then I will spend 4 hours talking myself into a complete frenzy and a panic attack. You know what I mean? Like I will sit there and be like, I'm my own worst enemy. I am my trigger point. As horrible
Exactly.
and weird as that sounds.
Or I'll
But yes.
say to myself, I'll say, tomorrow I'm going to go do this. 11
Mhm.
o'clock, I'll say, I'll go do it in an hour. An hour goes
Mhm.
by, oh, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yep.
It's a
Yep.
constant rotation of things. And my sister gets really mad at me for not going out.
Yes.
They don't understand. But,
No.
I think it's wonderful that you're willing to go on and build your channel and being able to help people like that. Now, I'm going to ask you, I know talking to you, that you have some physical issues as well when it comes to all of this and your anxiety, and that is with your hair. Can you tell us
Yes.
what happens with your hair?
Okay. Starting back, and honestly, you're the first person that like on panel on like ever really that I've ever really talked about it, because like I said before, I used to broadcast before, and I always used to say that I like to do it for fashion. I was never honest, so this actually feels really good to get it off my chest. I wound up losing my hair when I was probably about 2028, I guess it started. And I had gone to the doctor because I thought maybe there was something wrong with my thyroid. Everything tested normal. All my hormones were fine. They boiled it down to the fact that I started losing my hair to my panic and my anxiety. And it was coming out in like literal clumps. I mean,
It's
I
the
was just like,
truth.
oh my God. And for a woman to lose your hair, it's almost like you lose your identity. It's horrible. I mean, fashion and everything, it just always goes around people's hair. So it became something that I got very ashamed of, and I became very depressed about, and I hid a lot, even more, because I felt ugly, I felt horrible. So one day I decided that I was going to get wigs. And you will see me in my videos. One day I will have a short wig on.
I
One day I will
know.
have a purple wig on. I embraced it.
I
And I
love your
said, you know what?
wigs myself. I
I'm
think
gonna
they're
I'm gonna
fun.
do my thing. Thank you. I'm gonna do my thing. I get to be a different person sometimes. So that is what I do. I wear my wigs and here I am.
Well, I think they're beautiful. I like
Well,
them.
thank you.
I really
Thank you.
like them. So, okay, so you're married, and I do know that you have two children.
Yes.
And I also know you're from back east, which we have a lot of Easter
Yep.
people here.
I'm from
But
Jersey.
from Jersey, you don't have a
Yes.
Jersey accent, though.
No?
No, I don't hear it at
Wow.
all. I don't hear
Okay,
it at
good.
all. So, okay, so one of the things that you are doing is I want to hear
Hmm.
about this Easter egg. Uh,
Oh, I'm so excited
let's
about
get
this.
let's get this going, and people, I want you to pay attention to this because you guys can really help inspire some people, and I really like your input on this for Smashbox. So tell us
Okay.
about it.
Okay, I'm very excited about this. I was laying around the other day and I was feeling kind of down about some stuff. So I started to change the way I was thinking. And I was like, you know what? How can I make somebody else feel better? How can I get myself out of the house and do something, get out of my comfort zone? So I went on Amazon.com and I ordered 150 plastic Easter eggs, and I ordered a bunch of stickers because I figured candy and stuff was probably a bad thing because we teach kids and, not to eat things from strangers. So I'm going to get stickers, and I'm going to get money. I'm going to take about $50, get a bunch of change,
Oh,
and I'm going to stick them inside the eggs. And I want to put inspirational quotes inside these eggs to tell people, like I'm going to hide them. I'm basically going to I'm going to play the Easter Bunny Saturday night. I'm going to run out late at night and I'm going to post the
oh,
eggs everywhere. So when people wake up Sunday morning, it's going to be like the Easter Bunny really came, and they're going to open up the egg and they're going to get their little treats, but there's going to be a piece of paper in there that's going to have like a quote that's something inspirational that's going to make somebody smile,
oh.
just to make somebody's day. So I'm really excited about doing this. I have the eggs right here. Let me grab them. 150 of them.
Yay!
So
Yay!
excited.
So, what she needs from you guys, sorry, what she needs from you guys is y'all, it's just a quick little quote, one of your favorites. Hi,
Yes.
Linda. Hi, Annette. For me, mine is, as always, there's always a rainbow at the end of the storm. So you got
Okay.
one there. So
Okay.
let's see what else we can come up with. Anybody else have a real quick quote that they'd like to use, their favorite saying? Just something nice. Yes, exactly, Donna. Hi, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Come on, girls. Don't be shy, and gentlemen, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Or you can get a hold of her also on Twitter. It's under
Yes.
Smashbox. And
Yep.
send it to her in Twitter, in DM. There's a lesson and a blessing in everything that happens. There
Oh,
you
I like
go.
that.
There you go. You got
Save
that one.
that. Yep. Saving that one.
Yep. Yep. Awesome. We'll come up with some more. So I need y'all to come up with some favorite quotes. Exactly, Linda. Yeah. So come up
Thank
with
you,
a
Linda.
quote. Come up with something that you would think would be inspirational. You know, even if it's just have a great day or you're
Hmm.
beautiful. You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, I love that,
Life's
Phil.
like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I like that.
I
At
love
first
it.
you don't succeed. Try again.
I love that. Try
Yep.
twice. Thank you.
Hug somebody today. Hi,
Oh,
Sandy.
beautiful.
See, you're getting some here. This is great, guys. That's
Yes, I'm
great.
saving all of these.
Yep, absolutely. Great ideas. Great idea. Yep. So
Thank you,
I saw
everybody.
that you're into coloring.
I
Oh,
am.
Emily says without the dark, the light won't show.
Love that. Thank you.
Love it. Live life laughing. Life is
Okay.
10% what happens to us, 90% how we react to it. Yes, Miss Kitty.
Oh, I love these guys. Thank you so much.
There is a will, there is a way. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Welcome to my stream there, girl. Smile at someone today. It's free.
Oh, I love these. You guys are great. Thank you.
That is pretty cool. You guys are just amazing. I love y'all. I don't care what Felsie has to say about anybody. Sorry, Felsie. I just had to throw that out there. You know what I mean? So tell me about your coloring because I thought about doing it, but then again, my ADD would kick in and I would end up drawing on the walls. So,
Well, that's why I usually record myself doing it because I get bored. So I do the same thing, but sometimes just at night I like to decompress. I call it my bedtime stories.
uh-huh.
So I will just throw the camera on me coloring and I will just randomly ramble whatever's on my head at night so I can get it all out before I go to sleep. So it just relaxes me. It just makes me focus on something else other than my thought process.
I hear you.
So I actually like doing
It's
that.
kind of hard to shut it down, isn't it, after
Oh,
a day?
so hard. That's what I say to everybody. I go to war with myself every single day. Like I have to literally fight myself to even function sometimes. So that's why I don't want a channel that's driven on drama or negativity or anything like that because I literally have to fight myself every day. I don't want to have to spend any more energy fighting other people.
Right, exactly. Look at these coming up. Paula said
I
you
know this
can't
is
own
amazing.
anyone's actions or reactions but your own. Uh, Let me see. Beth said, be amazing. You are worth it. Kitty said, what you think of me is none of my business. Oh, Sandy says, make someone's day, compliment them. Look at all these great ones you're
Wonderful. This
getting.
is wonderful. Yes, this is great.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
And
So,
I'm saving them on my notepad.
yeah, absolutely. Save them. I love to color. I used that for my oldest daughter when she had childhood panic attacks. She uses that technique still today. Isn't that cool,
Yeah.
Felsie? That's pretty cool. Me, I can't. I just can't color with the shit. I'm from jumping from one thing to another. I can't keep on one subject. No drama, right? Yep. Smile and the world smiles with you. Absolutely.
I like
Oh,
that one, Paula.
color your world with happy, not negative thoughts.
I love that.
Isn't that cool?
You guys are great.
Now you're not handwriting 150 of these, are you? Are you putting them on
No,
a
I'm
computer and?
actually, yeah, I'm doing it on the computer. I'm copying them and then pasting them so
Okay,
I
good, good.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys are doing a great job with this. Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of us do, Linda. Um, we all struggle every day with some kind of anxiety. Um,
Hmm.
yes, absolutely, it's hard. It's not. That's why it's called anxiety. Absolutely, it's hard. It's not, shell, my darling. It's not easy, but you know what? We struggle and we learn to get through it. Sharon said your hair looks precious.
Oh, thank you.
She loves it.
Thank you.
And if you all want some good wigs, she said she got hers on Amazon.
I get it on Amazon for $11.99. I love when people come to me and they say, "Oh, I love your hair," and I'm like, "Great, you can own it too. $11.99, Amazon.com."
I think
That's
that's
exactly what I tell
awesome.
everybody.
Yeah, I think that's awesome, really. Yep, love the color,
I'm
Linda
kidding.
said.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Three's Company. So she's humorous, uncomplicated character. Well, tell us the kind of person you are.
What kind of person am I?
Yeah, tell us a
Um,
little bit.
I'm a person that is constantly evolving and learning and trying to make myself better. And I'm just, trying to always remain positive, always, you know, I don't know. Like it's hard to describe yourself in any sort of way, but I always tell people I am just always trying to evolve and make myself better. That's the type of person I am.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that, hello, girls' journey. The reason why I'm saying that is because you told me a little story before we went online.
Hmm.
Can you repeat that? Do you want to tell that story?
Yes. I used to be a bully, flat out. I'm not even going to lie. I no stranger to being in front of the camera. I used to broadcast on other websites way back in the day. I started broadcasting in about 2012. So I am no stranger to online anything. I'm not, my problem was I wasn't treating my mental issues whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I actually took it to a very negative, dark place. I was mean to people. I said horrible things to people. I was not a nice person. And I took a step back and I reevaluated and I looked at my life and I looked at myself and I went to therapy and I decided that, it's not okay to make somebody else feel completely awful because in my mind, I feel horrible. And that's what I was doing. People wanted to be my friend because they were afraid of me. They didn't want to be my friend because they truly cared about me. Um, so it takes a lot for you to step back and really, really evaluate yourself and realize that, I did wrong and I was horrible to people and it's not okay. I've apologized, but I don't want them to accept my apology because they shouldn't. I'm for things that I've done to people. They don't have to forgive me. I that would only make me feel better. And that's not
Right.
what it's about. So, all I could do is take what I used to do, learn from it, and become a completely different person. I made a 180 in my life, and that's what I'm doing.
Honey, I'm proud of
I'm
you for doing that. I
Thank
really
you.
am because we've got enough bullies out there. But what was
Yep.
the defining point that you wanted to turn everything around?
There was a woman, and she was very mentally unstable, and she kept coming into my channel all the time, and she was really to the point where she obviously had schizophrenia or something, but she kept saying like the government was out to kill her, these things, and like all this other stuff, and she kept swearing that she had a baby, and that this baby the government killed it and took it from her and all this other stuff. I mean, she was really out of her mind and I made fun of her for that. And that was my defining moment that, here I am up in front of 100 and something people and I'm laughing at this woman and we're teasing this woman and we're saying awful things to this woman and I took a step back probably after that. I can never take that back. I can't do it. That's forever out there. I did this to that person.
Right.
And I have my own mental issues. How would I like for somebody to sit up there and laugh and poke fun at me because of the things that I had wrong with me? That's when I realized that I was lying to myself. I was lying to my viewers. I was lying to everybody that was around me because I wasn't owning anything that I had done.
I'm so
So,
proud of you, honey. I am. That takes a big person. Hello to everybody that I've missed. Hey, Saint B. Hey, Puff Puff. Hey, everybody that I've missed. You know, bullies. You've obviously said that you were a bully at one time. I'm proud of
yes.
you for turning everything around and coming back. But have you seen this woman since then and apologized to her?
Um, she wants nothing to do with me. Have I been able to make peace and go to her directly and apologize? No.
Okay.
And in a way, I feel like I would just be opening up old wounds if I did even show my face around her,
Right. Right.
and said like, "Look, I'm sorry" or anything. I mean, it's a very selfish thing for me to want to go and apologize to get it off my conscience anyway.
Right.
So I am sorry to her. And if she ever does see this, because she does watch YouTube videos and stuff like that, I mean, I do apologize for it because there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Let's put it that way.
Well, then you're putting yourself through your punishment
I
for
am.
her. You
Big
don't need to be beat up for that. You need to be actually patted on the back, because a lot of these people, bullies, will go behind somebody's back without showing their real face, without to make fun of people. And I know both, going through what we've gone through and going through what we are going through, that it's hard for us to face the real world. Can you
time.
imagine having a worse mental illness and being put in a corner like that and not being able to come out and actually look at somebody for fear that you're going to be laughed at?
Right. And for me to actually do that to somebody else, that's when I got real. I snapped out of it. I woke up. I broke out of this and was like, you know what, it's time to
Oh, honey, I'm so
figure
proud
it
of
out.
you. I'm so
Well,
proud of you. And
thank you.
you would be a great, like Kitty said, a motivational speaker for that. Hi, damn it, Gina. Um, you would be a great motivational speaker for bullying on that, being as how you've lived it.
I
And
did
I'm
live
I'm
it.
sure you've been on both sides of it.
I have
And
more so the bully side, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm so proud of you for doing that, sweetheart. I really
Well,
am.
thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
am. So, okay, so you're wanting to work on making people feel better.
Yes.
You're wanting to kind of help with the bullying part, correct? Not
Yes.
to be the bully, but the people that are being bullied, give them some
Yes.
support.
Yes.
What else do you have planned?
I have a lot of things planned for my channel. I want to build a community of just love, support, places where people can come and just, never have to worry about something to be used against them or whatever. There will be absolutely zero drama in my channels, anything like that. It's going to be a good spot. There's one thing that I do want to talk about. I had bought this key, and I know I talked to you a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
beforehand.
I love the
I don't
key.
know. I don't know if you can see it yet because there's a bit of lag, but it says Inspire on it. And I don't know if you can, okay, but you'll get the point. But it says Inspire on it. I have it engraved. I actually ordered another pendant for it. It's going to be the Tree of Life. And this is going to be the community key. This is a community key for my community. Whenever, somebody can come to me and nominate somebody in the community for the key. Now, I could send it to you, or you could tell me what you would like added to the key. I understand people don't want to give out addresses. I'm completely fine with that. But it's almost like if you've ever seen the movie like The Traveling Pants, it's going to be like that. This is going to be the key that somebody could always add something to it. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do with our community. I'm going to make a video to explain more about it and, stuff like that at a later time. But I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with my community as far as being selfless and helping others and reaching out to other people that we know need help. And, it's going to be all positive. There will be no negative. I mean, I go by Inspire, and
See,
everything that we're going to do needs to inspire others.
I am just so happy for you that you've got some
Thank
great
you.
ideas. Now, did
Thank
everybody
you.
catch what she wants to do? um, she wants to take, yes, great idea, right? A key that she had engraved called Inspire. B, she's got agoraphobia like me, and from a car wreck when she was 17 years old. And she has been going through hell, trying to get out. Even going to the grocery store for her is a big, big deal. And she's got this channel and she's trying to build it with positivity. So one of the things she's going to do is she's going to take 150 eggs. She's asking for supportive little quotes that she can put inside of these eggs, and she's going to walk around in her apartment complex, and leave each one of these eggs with an inspiration and a little bit of change. This will get her out and it'll help people also. Now, also, what she's going to do is she's got a key that she had engraved, Inspire, on it. And then she's going to have people nominate other people for this key. And she will either mail you the key, or if you want to add something to the key, she will add something to the key and it'll be passed down from person to person to person. I think
All within
that's
our community. Yeah.
all within our community. Yeah. So she's got some great ideas. I'm really proud of her. Um, Also, if you missed it, B, she used to be a bully here on YouTube and other communities. And she has since turned it around. she doesn't do that anymore because she had hurt somebody that she didn't know much about, and she felt bad about this. So I'm really proud of her. This little gal just coming into it's amazing how you found me. She, my channel was a recommendation, and that's how she stumbled into us. So, yeah, I'm really proud of her. Yes, Linda. Yes, I know you have anxiety, babe. We all have anxiety, honey. Um, I nominate Uber. Dancing Dawn, how are you, doll? How are you, sweetheart? Um, so I just want everybody to go over. I want you hi, Gail. I've got a great quote. In the end of our life, it's not the amount of years we lived, but the amount of life in our years.
Oh,
Isn't that wonderful? And there was some more backup too. Oh,
well,
how
on the
sweet.
replay, I'll be able to read the chat as well. So if I
Yes.
missed anyone, I can go back and I'll make
Yes.
sure I get it.
Yes. I'm so glad that you're doing this because we need more positivity. You know, of course, we all know drama brings views.
Oh, of course.
But at the end of the day, it's not so much the views that I'm after. Um, I'm after helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Depression is part of the anxiety,
It
Linda.
is. It is.
Um, so I live for quote. LOL. Just look at my Twitter. I know I see it every day, and that's another thing. Go over to St. B's Twitter
Okay.
account. She's got some wonderful things that she does. Hello, Eagle. Hello. So I want everybody to go over to Smashbox's site. Hi, Leanne, my love. And I want you all to show her some love. Sub that, sub that. I want you all to share this stream, please. Hit the like and share, share, share. And tell me more what you got going on in your group, babe.
Just basically, I've said it 1,000 times in my videos. I don't care if I have 12 people, 2 people. As long as it's a group of happy people, I'm good with that. If you know somebody that is suffering with agoraphobia, anxiety, depression, any sort of mental illness, send them my way. Send them to my channel because we're gonna help them. Fight another day and really just be positive and love life and look forward to life and want to do things. I have a bunch of ideas, a ton of things that I'm going to be doing upcoming with the channel. And I'm just really excited. I'm excited about it. It gives me a purpose and it makes me feel like I'm giving back to so many. And I really think in today's day and age, we need a lot more positive than we do negative. So
Absolutely, I'm there with you, sister. Hi,
all
Debbie
about
Lynn. Simply Coastal. Love, 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 love to y'all. So tell me, when you go in do you go to therapy?
I do not go to therapy anymore. I don't need to. I just started my medication about a year ago. I left my therapist when I started to feel that I got this. That I'm going to take charge. I know where I want to go, where my direction is. So I don't go to a therapist right now. If I start slipping up, believe me, I have no problem going back. None
Right. Good for
whatsoever.
you. And that's the difference. You need to know when you need to go and get help,
Right.
versus sitting on the pity potty and crying all day long.
Right.
You need to know that difference. And that's
Yeah.
something else too. And you might agree with me. When somebody's having a bad day, that's different than somebody that has a continual bad day.
Yes.
Day after day
Yes.
after day after day after day. Those
Yes.
people really do need um, to seek some help if they're on a continual downslide. But to
Yes.
have a bad day occasionally is normal.
It is. It's
Normal.
so normal.
Hi,
It is so
Juan.
normal.
Yeah, I mean, we all have that. I have it,
Yep.
for Christ's
Yep.
sakes. You
Yep.
know, but and trust me, we aren't here to fix anybody. I'd be
Right.
the
I'm not a doctor.
exactly, exactly.
But I can support somebody if they want to go get therapy or they need to get something off their chest or they need, I'm right there with you. I am there to support you fully and be your cheerleader behind the scenes.
Right, absolutely. And Linda, then again, you've been crying an awful lot lately and anxiety and depressed here lately. And like I said yesterday, there's no shame in my game going to a therapist.
Me
So
either.
you might want to think about it because nobody in here is going to fix you. You have to fix yourself inside. Thank you, Simply.
Simply Coastal, I just have to say that I absolutely adore your channel. I don't always talk in the live streams because of my anxiety and things like that, but I do watch, and I have been watching your videos, and I think you are another person that is just uplifting, and you're positive in the things that you are trying to accomplish. So I just kind of wanted to say that I do admire you. I might not always talk in the channels, but I do admire you.
I'm telling you, we've got some wonderful people in here, Smashbox, that are like that.
Mm,
Um, and I think you've been coming to the streams long enough now that you know. Absolutely, lit hot. Yes, absolutely. That's right, Donna. Thank you so much for that. We can only do so much as friends or YouTube acquaintances. It's
mm-hmm.
up to you to take that step to seek help. Even
Yes.
if you cannot afford it, there are programs out there that can help you do this.
Yes.
So, you might want to check into that because um, it's just, it's so beneficial for everybody to do. Now, I will tell you a trigger that happened to me last night, and Simply Coastal knows about this. 3 years ago, I found my mother dead on the floor. I tried doing CPR on her, and I couldn't revive her. And so I fell into a deep depression. I fell into my agoraphobia. I fell into anxiety. I fell into everything you could imagine. Um, well, I'm looking at the gal's house right through my window right here. My Hi Popcorn. My The manager of where I live came over and he said, "I need your opinion." He said, "I haven't seen the gal for a week. What should I do?" And I said, "Call the sheriff and have him come out and do a wellness check." Well, the gal was dead for at least a week. They
Oh my
found her
God.
dead. So there's little triggers like that happen in our lives. And that's why you need to go out and seek help. It was a trigger for me. What did I do today? Carol, I need to make an appointment. This is what happened. You
Right.
know? Don't be ashamed. No shame in the game.
Mm-mm.
Look at this little gal right here. Look at her. 38 years old. She's been fighting this since she was 17. Look at how well she's doing. She's gone help. She realizes that she needs to make changes in her life, and look at her. She's beautiful. Look at that
Oh, thank you,
smile.
Uber.
Look at you
Thank you,
smile.
Uber.
She is such a sweetheart. I'm telling you, you are a doll. I can't
Oh,
wait to
thank
get
you.
involved in your channel more and see how you grow.
Oh, thank you.
Yep,
Thank you.
absolutely. Absolutely. This girl's journey, I thoroughly endorse all the 12-step programs. There's a 12-step group for everything, and they work if you work them. Absolutely, Kitty. Absolutely. Yep. I know she's very inspiring. So
Oh,
tell
thank
us
you
some
so
words of
much.
wisdom, girlfriend. I'm going to give you the floor. You just tell us your words of wisdom.
Always treat somebody the way that you would like to be treated. That is one number one thing I hold myself to every single day since I have pretty much reformed myself. Just put yourself in somebody else's shoes and really stop and think, like, is you just never know what they're going through in that moment or what their fight is, because everybody has a story and everybody is fighting a demon or battling themselves or something. So just kind of be kind to
Mm-hmm.
one another. That is literally it costs nothing to literally say to hello to somebody, or you know just hold the door open or tell them to have a great day. Just be kind to one another. And that's really pretty much the way that I live my life now.
Exactly. And those are very, very wise words. Especially being on the internet, it's real easy to get
Hmm.
involved into the bullying. It's
Hmm.
real easy to get involved into hurting somebody. Um, I have to catch myself at times because my big mouth wants to say something. And I'm sure that happens with you,
Hmm.
and like it does with all of us. So for you to get on here and do that is a big step. Now, do you plan on doing any live shows?
Yes. I take my live stream with me when I go out,
Okay.
and I'm out there and I'm panicking and flipping out and talking to myself, and I usually take you guys with me for that. I have mini milestones that we are going to accomplish. I call the end boss. Eventually, we're going to pick a place where I'm going to go. I'm going to get on a plane and I'm going to go. That's my end battle.
Are you
That's when I know,
serious?
yes, yes, that's what I'm going to do. There's going to be milestones that we're all going to reach together, and I'm going to take yous all with me. I mean, we're going to go for it. There's things that I'm going to smash out of my box, hence the reason that's my name. I'm going to smash out of my box and I'm going to do. I'm
Oh my
going to
God.
go horseback riding, and I'm going to dare myself to do many, many things that I would never, ever do. And I'm going to take every single one of you
Oh,
along with me.
oh my gosh. Hi, Tara Lee. How are you, doll? I saw you earlier. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think that is an absolute amazing idea.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I mean, it's going to start off slow. It's not going to be like exciting, nail biting all the time. But I mean, my main goal right now is to get my butt into an Uber and go to the food store by myself. I walked to the store the other day.
Mhm.
Now I'm going to spend more than an hour in a store shopping and doing what I need to do. And you are all going to be right there with me. And then when I kick that off of my to-do list, we're going to go down to the next one. Okay, I want to go visit a farm and horseback ride. And let's go, guys. We're getting in the car. We're going, and we're all going to do it. I mean, you guys are going to be there for every step of the way, for every tear, for every panic attack, for every depression day, for every wonderful day that I'm having. It's a very raw and real look. I'm taking you all with me.
Oh, you can do it, sweetie. Yeah, that's what everyone says.
Thank you.
Ivan says roses are red and our violets are blue, and we love you. He says. Oh, I love you too, Ivan. Well, you know what? Have you written all these down that you want to do, or are you just going to decide one day, this is what I want to do and do it?
Well, I'm gonna make a board for my channel. I'm gonna like create it, make it, and then I'm gonna show everybody. I mean, you guys are gonna be very involved and hands-on in everything that we do. I mean, I'm even gonna have my viewers like pick some places in New Jersey for right now, then and give me some ideas of things that we can do and
No
what
kidding.
they would enjoy to see. Like, I'm gonna be very interactive with my community, and you guys are gonna play a big part in my recovery and in my journey.
Oh gosh, I can barely wait. I'm really excited about this.
I think
Really
it's gonna be fun.
excited. So, what's the next thing you want to do?
The next thing I want to do that I'm really working on is the Uber and the food store. And you guys, as boring as that may sound, going food shopping with me, I think it would be a blast to have you sitting in the cart with me and talking to me the whole time that I'm food shopping and, you know, every step of the way. And then that's going to be a major milestone for me because the last time I went to a food store by myself, I was probably 14. So,
No kidding, honey.
yes, yes,
Oh my gosh. Good for
yes,
you. So, that is big, 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 big.
yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I think the last time I went to Walmart, it's been almost going on 2 years now. So,
Mm-hmm.
I understand. That is so cool. So cool. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. I mean, I'm just
Yes.
really excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very interactive. I'm going to be all about it. Like even with this Easter egg thing, I might even live stream it. I don't know how
You
much you're going to see, but
should.
you're going to hear me giggling, dropping eggs and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how bright it will be because it'll be nighttime, but I'll make the effort, you know?
I think that's going to be wonderful. Now, what
Mm-hmm.
does your family think about you making these changes?
They absolutely adore it. They love it. I became a different person. I was very difficult to live with when I wasn't getting help or
Hmm.
anything like that. I was just a nasty, negative, like, you know, I wasn't mean to my family, but they could just tell something was off with me. I would cry, my moods were all over the place. I just hated things, you know?
Yeah.
I just wasn't a fun person to be around. And now, like, you know, they know that I'm doing this YouTube thing. They're fully supportive of it. They want me to get out there. They want me to do things. They want me to break out of my shell. And they're very supportive and very proud.
Oh, honey, I just think this is wonderful. I really do. So,
Thank you.
when you know your family's looking for it,
Hmm.
now, how much does it take for you to actually follow through on these? I mean, I know you've
Oh,
got
yeah.
to be having a panic attack even thinking about it, to be honest
I
with
do.
you.
I do. And it takes a lot. Like if you watch the first time talking, like if you watch the progression in my channel,
Uh huh.
from the very first video I put up, you know, it'll say, I think I might go to the store today. I think I might go to the store today is the next video. I think I might go to the store today. I'll say it and say it and say it. And a week has passed and I wasn't doing it. So one day I felt like I was in a good mood. I didn't even give myself time to think about it. I
Talk you out of
threw
it.
my camera. Yep. I threw my camera on my selfie stick. Out the door I went. I hit the go live button, and somebody named Stephanie came into my live stream and walked with me the entire way there and kept
Oh,
giving me powerful thing. You can do it. You got this. I'm with you. Don't worry about it. You're fine. My heart
oh,
was pounding out of my chest. I thought I was going to fall out right in the middle of the store,
oh,
but I did it. I did it, and it was the most amazing thing to me.
oh, my gosh. And that had to have been so hard for you. But
Oh, it was.
but look, you marked it off the next time. It'll
Yep.
get a little bit easier every time.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know.
And now I did the little thing. Now it's going to be the next thing's the food store. And then after that, it'll be the farm. And then after that, all the way up until the very main end goal, which will be getting on a plane, which I've never been on in my life, and going somewhere.
Hey, come out and see me, girlfriend.
There we go. That'll be the end goal.
There you go. You're more than welcome out here. Heck
It'll be
yeah.
the end goal. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, it sounds like you've made a lot of changes in your life,
Yeah,
and that's really hard to do. It really is.
it is. It's
Um,
very difficult.
to realize that with your wherewithal within yourself, that you've got problems and you need to fix them.
Mm-hmm.
How many people can really do that and say that? I've got a problem and I need to change.
It was hard. It was really hard, and especially announcing it to the world. I mean, it's very difficult to say I have a mental illness to yourself, let alone say it to YouTube and put yourself out there. It's very hard to admit to yourself that you were a bully and a horrible person, let alone put it out there in front of
Oh,
everybody
I
else.
know
But
it.
if I don't own it, then I'm not doing my victims that I bullied or myself any justice. So
Now,
I have to own it.
how long did you bully?
About 2 years, 3 years.
No kidding. What kind of things would you do?
I was just mean and nasty. Like, people would come into my chat and they would be like, "Oh, hi, how's your?" And I'm like, "Shut up, get out, blah blah." It was the persona that I had. I mean, it was like,
It
it
was
was
to
just,
cover up your weaknesses.
it was, and it was. I was just being, and people became afraid of me. They were afraid of, that if
Mhm.
I didn't like them, I was gonna, attack them next. You know what I mean? They didn't want to, so they would sit there and be friends with me just so I wouldn't go after them. And I started to make these connections, and I was like, oh my God, I am an awful person. Like, this needs to stop. I'm awful. I wouldn't want to be friends with me. Like, this needs to stop. So,
Yeah.
and I'm not making an excuse that it was a defense, because at the end of the day, there's absolutely no excuse whether I felt like crap, whether I was a horrible person in a bad spot in my mind. There's still no excuse for the way I acted. And I
Right.
have to own that. So even the way that I was feeling, even though it was a defense, does not matter. There is no excuse for me to do what I did.
Well, that's
None.
takes a big person to admit that. And I'm glad you kind of switched it around because I sure wouldn't want to be on your bad side.
I would never again. And I promise that to my community. I promise that to myself. There will be no drama. There will be no hate. There will be no negativity. It is literally just going to be a nice time and a nice place and a positive place.
Okay, so here's a question for you. Being as how you've been a bully and
Mm-hmm.
you were a bully for so long, what's the best way to handle a bully, in your opinion?
Call them on the fact that, you know what, you're only doing this because you're hiding from yourself. Call them on it, because 9 times out of 10, that's the only reason why we're doing it, because we're so insecure and we feel horrible about something about ourselves. You turn around and call them on it. Be like, okay, so now do you feel better? Ask them, do you feel better about what you just said to me? Because basically, at the end of the day, that's the only reason why we do it.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah.
Our own insecurities.
God knows there's enough bullies out there, right?
There really is.
We don't
There
need any
really,
more
really
of that. We need to start taking back our community and taking back the people that are so special to us and not make them afraid to even say hello anywhere.
Yep.
That's for sure. So, good girl, you're on the right path. I'm thinking you're going to get your channel is going to really grow.
I hope so. I do. I hope so. And I hope that it helps other people just like us that suffer like we do. And I hope that we give them, even for the people that do suffer from agoraphobia, they see me going out and doing these things. Either
Mm-hmm.
it's going to inspire them to want to do it themselves, or they're going to live vicariously through me.
Right,
You
right,
know what I mean? So either way, we're helping.
right, right. Linda, I want to ask you one thing. What good happened today in your life? Tell me what one thing, no matter whether it be you got up out of bed, you took a crap, You blew your nose. What good one thing happened today, honey? I think I can't so much glance at anyone without getting shouted. But what good has happened in your life? Here, yesterday or today? Just tell us. Because see, when you keep living in your mindset that everything is bad,
Mhm.
you're going to keep thinking that every day, that something is
Mhm.
bad and you can't get out of it.
That is the number one thing that you have to find a way to fight. And it's one of the hardest things to do is to break the negative thinking cycle. And I am no doctor, but I'm just telling you what I have been through myself and my therapy. My doctor told me you need to break out of that negative thinking. Stop thinking that way because the more you keep thinking it, the worse it's going to get. So
Exactly.
you have to really force yourself. It's what I always say, retrain your brain. You literally have to retrain your brain to make it more positive and to think more positive things.
Exactly. So, Linda, before we leave, I want you to tell me something that happened positive today to you. You know, I feel like shit today, to be honest with you. My legs are swollen. No, it's not hard at all. Think about it. Think about it, Linda. Think about what good happened to you today. There you go. Thank you. Bingo.
Yep, you got up.
Bingo. You got up. Yep.
And then you
Exactly.
take it
She
from
came
there.
into the stream. Exactly. See, so there's always something good. There's that
Hmm.
light that I keep talking about at the end of the tunnel, the rainbow. Yeah, yeah. So Zelda gets to come home today before from the hospital. Oh, Tara, wonderful. Exactly, Shell. Exactly, Linda. There you go.
Hmm.
Fake it till you make it. Exactly. You know, I know little Miss Smashbox doesn't look the best today. She was excited about getting on here, but I know she was had some anxiety about here.
Hmm.
Exactly, Linda. See, there you go. Positivity right there, babe.
Yep.
Right there. Yep. How many of us are going through crap, right, Smashbox?
Yep. Every day.
You know? Oh,
Uh-huh.
well, thank you, Ivan. I wish I could give you a hug too.
Uh-huh.
You're so sweet. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm and this will help both of us because I plan on coming over there to your channel
Okay. Great.
more, more than I am now. And I don't know how I didn't catch your color and the title to me, but thank you for that.
Oh, no
That
problem.
was
Thank
really
you for
sweet.
everything. I mean, I really do want to thank you because honestly, you were the person that put my name out there that one day. And I
Oh,
got people from your channel came over and supported me while I was going out and while I was doing this. So, I mean, without you, I don't even think I would have been able to make that first big step. So, I owe a lot to you and I appreciate you. And I
oh,
want you to know
honey,
that.
you're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure, actually. Really, my pleasure. I mean, I'm blessed to have gotten to get to know you and to get to send other people to you
No, thank you.
because I think that you're going to be a great addition to the community.
Oh, thank you.
So, you know, what, how do I say this? What in your channel would you do? I'm going to ask you this question. What in
Okay.
your channel would you do if there was somebody in there that you really thought needed help, but you can't get them help?
I can't get them help.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll support them as much as I possibly can by, being there and being a shoulder to lean on, but there is only so much I could do. I'm not a doctor. I am not somebody that can offer any type of medical advice. Like I said, I could just be your biggest cheerleader, and that's about all I really would be able to do.
Bingo. Good girl. Good girl. Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about your channel?
No, just like I said, please share and, subscribe. And if there's anybody that you know that is going through a rough time, please, please, please send them my way. That's pretty much it.
Well, I want everybody, make sure that you show her some love. Let's share this channel. Show me some love.
Mhm.
And thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh, Coastal, I love you so much, honey. I love you so much. Um, we are blessed because of Uber bringing Smashbox to our attention. Thank you, made aware I'm not the only one. Thank you, Dancing Dawn. You're a doll. Absolutely, B. I agree. I agree.
Oh, thank
Now
you.
listen, tonight we've got Smashbox. You might want to come on over.
I will.
We've got Paranormal live tonight, um, which we're gonna have BYO Spirit Paranormal on, and then tomorrow we've got a gentleman contacted me. I love you too, Linda. We've got a gentleman that contacted me that can't. He said he's about ready to jump out of his skin. He wants to talk about bullying. So, and then Sunday, I will not have a show. My caregiver and her husband, believe it or not, folks, believe it or not, Smashbox, I'm doing this, are coming to get me for a Sunday brunch for Easter. They are taking me to a casino.
Oh, that'll be so nice.
Absolutely. I can't hardly wait. I'm a little bit anxious. A little bit anxious. I've got my, matter of fact, I made sure I had clonazepam ready.
And
But
do it.
yes, yes. But I'm going to go out and do it. And if I can make a video or live stream, I'm going to try doing it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That'll
So
be
that's
wonderful.
Sunday. So there won't be any show unless I think it's like an hour drive from where I live, the one they want to go to. But anyway, I just think that's pretty awesome that, I'm going to get out and do that. But yeah, just remember tonight at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we're doing Paranormal Live tonight. So that being said, everybody, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for all the subscriptions and the love and everything. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
And hey, stay on with me, baby, when we're
I
done.
will. I will.
Tara, I do the edibles and I do CBD. Um, yeah, I can't smoke it, obviously. But yeah. So I want to thank everybody. Remember, there's always a rainbow at the end of that freaking storm. Isn't that a bunch of happy horse shit? It's true though. Okay, y'all. You know what? I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. And y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for stopping in. Bye bye.